Welcome to the February HSBC Lions Monthly, bringing you up to date with news, views and thoughts about the upcoming British and Irish Lions rugby tour. To kick things off, we met Lions and England rugby legend Jeremy Guscott in London.
If you look at 4 years ago, Jamie Roberts and Brian O'Driscoll formed one of the great partnerships that's been in Lions history. I wouldn't say Jamie's playing out of his skin at the moment, and I wouldn't, to be honest, to say Brian O'Driscoll has had a good start to the tournament against Wales. Lovely pass into the future to Zebo to latch onto and score. His own try, these days they're more from 2 yards than they are 70 yards like it was in 2001. But a good head, good experience, and has adapted his game whilst he's gone through the years. To be honest, I think Twelvetrees is making a bit of a name for himself. He's coming on. Brad Barrett will not miss a tackle. That's crucial to stop the momentum going to the other side. Brad will look at and scour and lock in. Target secured, boom, in. Down they go. Jonathan Davis for Wales, a very, very good player. You know, everyone I've mentioned so far of good players, and it's just a question of finding some form, because you won't get there on reputation. You can't get there on reputation. You need some experience because the whole squad has to be bonded together, and you need that mixture. But certainly you should be picked on merit, and that means form, not what happened 4 years ago.
And whilst in London, Ugo Monye looked back on his 2009 Lions tour.
Really simple for me. The third test scoring the intercept try from about 70 yards, I'll never forget that. I mean, in fact, I've got a tattoo just in memory of it on my body. It was the best day of my life. Haven't had kids, not married yet. I'm not sure if that will even top it, but it's certainly up there in terms of life experience. And off the pitch was, we got a chance to meet with some of the local kids, myself, Brian O'Driscoll, Lee Byrne, a couple others. We opened up a rugby pitch and gave them some rugby balls and just got to teach them a few basic rugby skills. Seeing that and seeing their reaction to us was like, for me, rugby at its rawest and at its purest. To get selected is just everything you could ever imagine, and I shared a room with Jamie Roberts the night before, and I said, hey, if my career finishes tomorrow, then I'd have had a great career, I'd die a happy man, and that's how much it meant to the two of us. Really disappointing. A lot of hard work had gone into it, and for it to have been snatched away from us in the last minutes of the game is probably the cruelest way to ever to lose a match, let alone a Lions Test series. That was mental going in that changing room. Honestly, yeah, Geach was there giving a speech, crying. O'Gara was just like head in his hands. Simon Shaw did an interview crying his eyes out. Yeah, honestly, it was wild, horrible, never forget it. I remember the ball being passed down the line, and I didn't even have an interception in my mind. I just wanted to get up the line and just smash someone. But as I kind of got there, I realised I might be able to get a hand to it, so I stuck my right hand out and it just stuck, thankfully. And it was just a case of head down and just sprint as fast as you can. And so it was a good sprint. Got to enjoy the last 20 metres of it, put the hand down and put my hands in the air, put the ball down, and just looked up and just saw just a sea of red, people just going mental. But for me, it wasn't the try that was actually the best thing about it, was how everyone embraced me. Straight after it, Rob Kearney came up to me, Ricky Flutie wouldn't let me go, Tommy Bowen, Stephen Jones, and for me that picture there encapsulated what the Lions all about. Yeah, guys from all different countries just so happy for one man, because we really grew together as a team. Was amazing, really good day.
We also caught up with former British and Irish Lions captain Gavin Hastings, who gave us his thoughts on which players are making a case for Lions selection.
There has been some standout players. I think the likes of Danny Kerr has done very well. I had him as a hot pick at scrum half for my Lions Test selection, and he's certainly not let me down. I think young Stuart Hogg, of course, from Scotland, playing fullback, scored a couple of outstanding tries, and you know, speaking to Gats as I was, I think he's looking for a couple of runners really, you know, coming out from left or right field and hopefully forcing their way into the Lions selection. And I think Stuart Hogg will feel that he's at least got his name on the reckoning. There's still a lot to play for though, so you know, I don't want to sort of cast or put the doubts into anyone's mind. So keep it going. Come on, there's plenty, because ultimately it's to the benefit of the Lions. So I'm wanting all the players to be out there, and let's face it, the more competition for places that we have, the better the chances and the better the prospects for the Lions.
Next, we travel to Hong Kong, where HSBC Ambassador George Gregan gave us an Australian perspective on the upcoming tour.
Hong Kong Stadium is wonderful. Like, you get 40,000 people, and Hong Kong, it's full of a lot of expats. They love their rugby and they want to go to an event, and you don't get a bigger event than when the Lions kick off their tour against the International Barbarians team. So it's going to be a fantastic way to kick off that tour. From the Southern Hemisphere perspective, the Lions means a lot, because you only see them on your shores, or you only get to actually play against them if you're a player once every 12 years. So if you're lucky enough in your playing career to play the Lions, it's a really big moment in your career. It's 3 big test matches over consecutive weekends, so it's a mental challenge and a physical challenge, because they're all massive test matches. So it's something which creates a lot of excitement, not just for the players, but also the fans and supporters in that particular country. The Lions it's a once in a lifetime or once in a career opportunity to play some of the best players from the Northern Hemisphere, and so it ranks right up there. Like World Cups, you might get to play 2 or 3 of them. 1, 2, 3 of them, it happens on a 4-year cycle. You only get to play the Lions once in your career, so it means a lot. And from that alone, it's special.
Finally, we challenged HSBC Ambassador Jason Robinson to see how much he knows about, well, himself.
It has to be, I think, Romania scored 4. My last game for England, okay, 2007 World Cup final, Roland. Let's go Scotland. No, I can't name them there. Shocker. That has to be a guy who I played rugby league with for Wigan. Barry John Mather. Johnny Wilkinson. Phil Vickery. How many have I got to name? Benny King. Oh. I've been told this before, and I'm sure it's between 6 and 10 seconds. And 8 seconds. Oh! I know Joe Roth got 2 because he got the interception, which kind of swung the game. Must be Joe Roth. Thank you.
That's it for February's HSBC Lions Monthly. Join us again next time as we delve into the world of the British and Irish Lions.